so
and you know who really
invigorating for you?
Inspired me, and when I got like the confidence from, I think is watching Anthony Bourdain doing his work.
I just finished having a conversation with Anthony. Not with Anthony. Imagine me.
Wow.
We're taking spirituality to a whole new level. No, not with Anthony. So forgive me. Off camera, off camera, I was talking to you about me doing this interview with this restaurant in San Antonio, right? Which Steve, by the way, I think you're coming with me because I had already told you about it before. So we want to do. I called him and I'm like, hey man, I'm doing this undocumented series and I wanted, like, you're a business owner and he's Mexican and Korean, or forget my butcher. I'm so sorry, Leo. He's of Asian descent. So he's got heritage in both places, and he combines like barbacoa with like his other parts of his heritage, and then he's in San Antonio, so he puts in, you know, a lot of the San Antonio influences. There's a barbacoa, and Big Red is really big there. So he just is winning all these awards for his restaurant, and like he's getting a lot of accolades. I'm like, dude, like, let's sit down, let's have a conversation. And he goes, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, but I don't want to do it just like this. We are gonna do this. We're gonna sit down in this taqueria. We're gonna like, you know, get the mics on and just eat, and then just have like have a regular conversation. But I also want to get the behind the scenes. Like I want to get a camera on the shoulder and just watch him like talk about, you know, in the kitchen or whatever. And then I'm like, I want to do an Anthony Bourdain style episode with you, but like talking about your specific food, not necessarily talking about like the best place to go to bar. And I watch Anthony Bourdain on a daily basis because I absolutely adore his philosophy. I adore who he is. I adore everything about his approach to living life.
Sí.
And so it's so funny that you said that. That like we're both kind of inspired by the same authenticity of artists.
Y creo que él lo sabe, ¿no? Y creo que no somos los únicos.
Yeah.
Y qué bonito legado, ¿no? De decir, y creo que él es como, para mí es la personificación de eso, de yo puedo ir porque fui hace como 2 años a Ensenada por una boda, y fui a la Guerrerense, que es una, ¿ubicas la Guerrerense? Es una...
¿Un festival?
¿Ah?
¿Es un festival? ¿Qué es eso?
No, es como una... como le traila, un puestito.
Okay.
Es un puesto de mariscos.
Oh, okay.
Con una fila impresionante, y salió en uno de los episodios de Anthony Bourdain. Y yo quería ir, ¿no? Entonces pues ahí voy haciendo la fila, no sé qué, fui con mis papás y todo. Los mariscos de tu vida, y en un carrito así chiquito, no sé qué, y justo estaba ahí la señora de la Guerrerense, ¿no? Entonces me tocó saludarle, bla, 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 y vi la foto que tenía con Anthony Bourdain, y esto fue antes de que yo empezara a hacer en Austin y todo, y le dije, wow, vino Anthony Bourdain, no sé qué, y me dice que sí, no sabes cómo me cambió la vida, y yo siempre voy a estar agradecida.
¿Le cambió la vida porque ahora viene mucha gente?
Sí.
Oh, okay.
O sea, porque después de Anthony Bourdain...
Claro.
Y ella me acuerdo que me dijo que siguen celebrando el cumpleaños de Anthony Bourdain. O sea, como para seguirle agradeciendo eso. Yo dije,
sí.
Wow, ese impacto que puedes tener en la vida de unas personas. Porque aparte ella, creo que ya tienen otro restaurante y así, pero esa la conservan, lo cual me parece... fenomenal.
Pero lo bueno de él, vamos a hablar de Anthony. Sí. Pero lo fenomenal de él es que él tiene un ojo y se ve que el alma que tiene o que tenía es de artista. Que él no le importa las luces y esto y que el otro, él va a lo que va. Y aprecia the craftsmanship and the dedication to detail. So he can go to a Michelin star restaurant and he's like, I respect you and your craft. And then he can go to a dive bar and say, I respect you and your craft. And it's the same respect. And it's the same love. And it's the same.
Y esa es la filosofía.
And
¿no?
I love that.
Pero creo que, y volvemos a esto, es él.
It's him, yeah. I was talking to Steve the other day, so I'm gonna plug you in, Steve. Because we went out to Gina's. Have you been to Gina's on Congress, on South Congress? So it's a nice little French restaurant. It's really nice. I didn't try the food; we just had drinks. But Steve says it's really wonderful. So a nice little French restaurant. Looks adorable, right? I'm sure the food is phenomenal. But then we kind of got into a conversation about food in general, and I'm like, man, like as a person that creates things, right, that has plenty of equipment that I can create things, I can highlight things or whatever, like there's some places that I go that I don't want to bring my camera to. Because I feel like I will on the off chance that if there's ever some sort of Anthony Bourdain divine quality to it and people start going there, I don't want to go there. Like I want to go there for what it is. I want to go there for it being a small place and like a dive bar feel. I want to go there because like it's not even like if you know, it's not even that. It's more like the soul of that place caters to like, we're just here for when for when you need us. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily have to be this big thing. There are some places that I'm like, yeah, I want everybody to go there. You deserve it. Go to Franklin's. It's worth it. You know what I mean? But then there's other places where I'm like, I just want a beer, and I just want to sit down in front of a bartender that's like, yeah, we have got beers here. Boom. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of having a bartender tell me like, well, we mix our whiskey and we infuse it with angel tears and like, you know what I mean, like all this stuff, and I'm like, that's great too, I want that too, but there's a time and a place. Exactly. and each has their own soul. Exactly. and I want to go to those places for what they're supposed to be. Pero you know what I mean?
Sí, pero también cuando digo, no sé, así, a lo mejor es así, es como lo veo yo, que porque hay veces que me ponen de que, ya lo arruinaste porque lo posteaste, ¿no? Sobre todo si tiene más views y así. Y yo digo, es que ya o sea, para mí el llevar es como si le pusieras una luz a donde estás.
Yeah.
O sea, como una cámara, o sea, literal es eso.
Sí.
Es ponerle atención a ese lugar y ya como manejan ellos la atención.
Eso es de ellos.
Eso es de ellos, ¿no? Porque hay muchos que lo toman como, eso les puede ayudar a crecer, les puede ayudar a hacer su misión más grande y a lo mejor más gente van a compartir, ¿verdad? Yeah, no. O a lo mejor y no, pero eso...
You're doing a great job. I'm not trying to talk down on it. I'm just saying I like to be selfish. I'm saying I love being selfish and I love going to bars and going to places that I'm like, no, this is for me.
Pero eso sí me pasa mucho. Eso sí me pasa mucho. Pero, y me pasa mucho como de, vengo a este lugar y no voy a trabajar. O sea, porque pudiera estar grabando todo.
Pero no, mejor solo...
pero es que ahorita es como, este es mi descanso, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Y a veces creo que para mí el entender eso es también válido, ¿no? Hay veces que vengo a trabajar y vengo a documentar la experiencia y qué padre, y hay veces que también es para mí y como tú dices, quiero llegar y me tomo una cerveza o me como algo y esto es para mí.
Sí, la comida. Yo siempre I always say to people, when you go to a new city and you don't have any plans, it's probably better go to a bar, and it doesn't matter what kind of bar. Just go to a bar or a restaurant and stay there till close to whenever it closes, and then ask whoever is left. Whoever's working that shift, that late shift, whether it's a bartender or the cook or whatever, ask whoever's around, where would you go after you get out of this shift? Where would you go the moment you clock out and you're done for the day? Where would you go and say like, this is where I want to like go and hang out, and that's where I want to go. And I've done that at every city that I've ever been at, and it's always worked. It's never failed, especially if it's bartenders, because then they'll know the industry. They're like, man, like I've been making cocktails all day, and I just want a Jameson with a fucking Lone Star. You know what I mean? And they know how to make like the best drinks in the city. And they're like, no. There's something magical about like the day is over.
Chef, ¿dónde vas a comer tú?
Yeah. And he's like, I want the hot dog on the stand of 35th, and like, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, man, like there's something so like it levels you. It levels you back down to earth a little bit. And it's like, yeah, it's great to live in the clouds. And sometimes we belong there because we deserve it. And then other times other times like the ground is beautiful too. You know what I mean? So that's my philosophy. I always go and do that everywhere I go. I'm about to be in Fort Lauderdale in a week, and on Saturday night I don't have anything to do Sunday until like 3. The very first thing I'm gonna do whenever I'm off on Saturday is I'm gonna go somewhere, and I'm probably gonna have dinner, and I'm probably gonna ask whoever's left, like, where would you go right now? It's Saturday, so things are open. Like, where are you gonna go? And I'm probably gonna end up somewhere.
A mí sabes que me gusta hacer, me gusta perderme.
Yeah.
O sea, es como de, me voy a perder y a ver dónde termino, ¿sabes? O sea, como, no sé, a lo mejor es porque soy de esas personas que no planea como nada. Entonces, como de...
Oh, okay. They're kicking us out. Oh, is that Tony?
Is that Tony?
It might be Tony. Is it a guy in a hat?
It's a red car hat.
Yeah.
Sí.
Yeah.
Tony.
Okay, yeah. We're about to be done. Finish your thought, and then we're out of here.
It's dying, so this could be a good time to wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finish your thought, though. You like getting lost. You like you
Vete
don't
a perder.
you,
Sí,
you,
a ver, ¿en
you,
dónde?
you don't like having plans.
Sí. O sea, como ir caminando y a ver qué te late y entras y terminas. O sea, siento que a veces darte esa oportunidad, e incluso en esta ciudad, o sea, me ha pasado que, ay, pues voy a tomar esta calle que Google Maps me dijo que no, pero me metí. Y la vez pasada me paré y vi como una tienda de antigüedades y me quedé platicando con el señor, que voy a subir un video, no lo he hecho, pero me quedé platicando con él, que viene de Los Ángeles, no sé qué, y conocer su historia y como nada más a veces darnos el tiempo de no tener nada que hacer.
Serendipity. That's what it's called.
Ah, bueno.
Serendipity. Serendipity. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to live life. Sometimes it's good to go to Cabo and have a plan and make sure that everything's at an itinerary. And then other times you just got to get lost, guys. Just go ahead and get lost a little bit.
Sí.
On that note, I think that's our time. Not because we don't want to stop talking, but not because we want to stop talking, but because other people have to be in this space. So on that note, I'm gonna let you do your plug. So this is your camera here. Tell people where to find you.
¿Qué hacer en Austin? En Instagram y en TikTok. Me pueden encontrar.
Everything.
De todo un poco. Comida, bebida, cosas ante aburrimiento. De todo un poco.
Perfect.
Espero que les guste.
And then
Muchas
you know us, Degenerates. Please like, share, subscribe, enjoy our content. We are 100% self-funded, so the more that you help us out, the more we can keep creating stuff for you and keep talking to interesting people. Katia, you are always invited. Whenever you want, we can sit down and have a conversation. I will set this up anywhere we need. And if you ever just need to get something off your chest or you just want to talk about anything.
Y si quieren continuación, pues que lo pongan en los comentarios.
Yeah, of course.
Así de fácil.
If you want us to talk again, if you want us to talk again, we'll talk again. If you don't want us to talk again, we should probably talk again. Regardless, just to make people mad. But on that note, it's an open invitation. I love this conversation. I hope to continue it.
Yo también. Muchas gracias.
See ya. See you guys. Bye.
And that's a wrap.